Most home service business owners work 14-hour days, but their bank accounts don't reflect the efforts that they're putting in. They're stuck in a cycle they can't even see their way out of. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on why your marketing agency is failing and the exact engine we use to fix it. This is a presentation that I made for business owners to see exactly the steps we take in order to fix their marketing funnels. And I hear it all the time that they have marketing agencies running their ads and they have negative results, or they have negative reviews to say about it and say that it doesn't work. Today, I'm here to tell you that it does work. Most people that run your ads don't have a real business or operation. They just kind of throw ads up and hope for the best. So what I did is broke it down into digestible steps for you guys to see how we accomplish this. So this is where 90% of you are, which we call the hamster wheel. And the analogy here is you're on a hamster wheel running super hard, but you're staying in the same place. You're buying shared leads from big platforms and paying $50 a lead, and those leads are being sold to 4 other people. So you're fighting for the exact same lead when 4 other companies have what you are buying. You're getting a bunch of tire kickers, and by the time you even call them, they've already went with someone else. Most of the companies we talk to are also invisible brands. What we mean by that is they have no local authority, so therefore most people price shop rather than picking your service, which you know is better than the competitor. One of the biggest problems with the home service industry is also the follow-up failure. The average response time is roughly 2 hours, and by that time they've called 3 other people, and most of the time, by the time they even get back to them, it's already a dead lead because they went with your competitor. And one of the biggest things we hear is marketing doesn't work, or it didn't work for me, but this is where you are wrong. The DIY marketing phase is what we call the solo business operator who tries to run their ads and spends $2,000 on boosting posts or running the wrong campaigns and saying Facebook ads didn't work for me. They definitely work. It's just you're trying to do everything instead of delegating this to someone who knows what they're doing. It's a simple aspect of being a subcontractor. If you're a plumber or a painter and you need an electrical service done on your own home, you're not really going to do it. You're going to hire someone who knows what they're doing because they are professional at that industry. It's the exact same thing here. And this also goes into our last problem, is the solo ads manager, the one-man army trying to accomplish everything while doing a million different things at once, and then the stress level is just through the roof and it affects your business in other ways. The whole reason why you started your own business was to have the freedom or to make more money. And the only way we can do that is hiring the best talent we can possibly acquire. I preface the last sticky note here because it is also one of the most important. Bullet point number 2 is what we call the broken bridge. Why you can't do it alone. The first problem we see is the algorithm wall. Facebook and Google are constantly changing their platform every single week. So if you aren't keeping up with the latest news, you might be advertising to people who don't even know what your service is or don't even want your service. You're basically wasting your time not knowing whether you should go for search intent or interest. That brings me to my next note, which is called the time tax. Every hour you spend trying to fix a broken ad account is an hour you aren't billing. Most of the business owners that we see have never experienced a meta ads campaign and don't know the struggles of having a burnt account that gets banned by Meta. The first time you go through this is basically the first time you'll look to hire a marketing agency because you don't know why your ad account got banned, and therefore your marketing cycle stops at that point if you can't fix it or don't know the key things on how to fix it. I see this one go over a lot of people's head because they think it's just a smooth process, and I think Meta actually has gotten better at toning it down and finding out who is a real account. But when some people get unlucky and they go through this, you will definitely look for a marketing agency. And for the biggest one that we see, which is called the tech gap, no CRM, no tracking, no automation. You don't have tracking pixels, so you're basically flying blind, throwing up an ad there, not tracking any data at all, just seeing if something works and hoping for a miracle. Without a system that can't track where the lead actually came from, how are you even going to scale? It's the same thing we see over and over. People just think you can throw up an ad and you can get results. And yes, we have seen that before, but how are you going to scale it? And how are you going to track the data and know where the leads are actually coming from? So therefore you can put your money into that bucket and therefore scale up where the lead is actually coming from. But without your pixels and without a CRM tracking these things, you will never be able to do that. So that's why it's very important to have a pixel so you can go and track your data. So now we're getting to the back end. We identified the problem, we addressed what the problem was, and now we're going to overcome the problem. Hey, before I show you the actual engine we use to fix this, I wanted to address the elephant in the room. Most of you watching this are great at what you do. You're the best plumbers, roofers, HVAC, painters, concrete, whatever industry it may be. You are the best in your city and you know it, but you are being outmarketed by companies who do worse work than you simply because their system is better. If you're sitting there thinking, I just want to do the jobs and stop worrying about where the next one is coming from, click the link below, apply for a free consultation, just see if we can help your business. Now let's get back into the video. And the way we do that is with something which is called the precision bridge, or like the precision system, you can say. For step number one, what you have to do is what's called hyper-local intent or targeting. What most people do is they target in a broad scenario, so therefore their business is getting leads which are out of the state sometimes. You have to advertise within your radius and target intent buyers. These are people who are actually looking for your service instead of going broad. Facebook is pretty good at finding the audience which will resonate with your advertisement, but why waste money on a broad target audience who might be 50% of people that don't buy your product instead of going hyper intent and focusing on the buyers who are looking for your service? And for box number two, the way you fix your system is automated 60-second SMS lead text back. The moment they hit submit on your service, our system will text them back in 60 seconds asking them, hey, this is AddingAlly. I saw your request. Can we talk in 5 minutes? It gives them the opportunity to answer a text back that looks like a human texting them, and therefore you get a person that is already qualified when they text you back, so you can stop chasing leads and they come to you. For box number three, what we do is called authority building. We send them before and after pictures, your best pictures, so you can showcase them on an SMS or email. So therefore, when you call them, they know exactly what the type of service they are going to get and the quality of work they are getting. That is what we call building authority. They already trust you because they see how good your freaking work is. A lot of people we see are some of the best in their industry. They just don't have the market authority to share and resonate with these clients. Time and time again, we see people that get burnt with bad and trash service when there is the local guy who is smaller who would do it better. It's just they're not in front of the right people. And for number four, which is probably the most important in this entire system, is the lead filter or the pre-qualification survey. We ask 3 to 4 qualifying questions, first on an instant form, and then we test on the website. Our goal is to get you the type of jobs that you want, not just more leads, more business, more jobs that you don't even want. The pre-qualification survey is the most important reason why you aren't getting the jobs you want or you're getting unqualified leads. The more rigorous this process is, the less number of leads you will get, but the higher quality you will receive. If you just have an instant form that requests what type of service they want and that's it, you're gonna have the most unqualified leads and you're gonna have the worst experience on running ads because you're constantly chasing tire kickers or people who are price shopping for the bottom. The way you do this is ask hard questions that no other service wants to ask. You ask budget questions. You ask if they are looking for the cheapest service, and if they are, you unqualify them so they aren't firing off as a lead, and therefore you aren't even wasting your time. The most frustrating thing we see with other agencies is they bring them more leads, more jobs, more trash, instead of giving them quality and the types of jobs that they really want. So now when you have all these 4 very important things in place, you can therefore get booked jobs and get the jobs you want, and you are a very happy man after that. So I had to get all that out of the way to make you guys understand that this home service industry is moving at a rapid rate and the ways of old are gone. Would you rather fight 5 guys for 1 lead or have 10 leads that only have your phone number? That's the difference between the way of old of buying leads rather than qualifying leads for your service. The old way is crossing your fingers, going out to job sites, wasting your time and money, and hoping that something sticks. And our way at AddingAlly is a predictable engine that allows you to get the type of jobs that you want. And if you want more of those types of jobs, all we have to do is turn up the dial because we know exactly how to acquire those customers. If you're tired running on the hamster wheel and you want to install this precision engine into your business so you can actually focus on the work you love to do and are passionate about, click the link below and let's see if we can build this bridge for you.